Resting in the chair, facing her clay oven, Hilma toys with a piece of charcoal in her hand. For the longest time, she's wanted to memorialize Caterpillar in some way. With the survival marker she now had, she'd be able to do just that. If her calculations were correct, then the first day of spring was tomorrow, and that marked a full year that she's spent in this land. Obviously, time moves differently in the Cataclysm, or at least it does in this world. As her life becomes more organized in this cave, Hilma will find herself getting through more and more each day. As she can stock up food, she can work for longer before needing to worry about foraging or farming or hunting for that matter. And so the days will pass much faster now. But tomorrow will be a special day of celebration. A good feast is in order. And so, for at least the first part of today, we will prepare for that very feast. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood. We are here with Hilma Baron, safe and sound in her little cave. We made it back with the travois, with all of the various types of ore that we managed to gather from the two caves. We even had to leave some of it behind, believe it or not. And now I have in my hand something called a survival marker. It's just a piece of charcoal that we can use to write on items and on the terrain. And so I feel like writing out here, maybe even on this piece of the stone wall, might be a good way for us to memorialize our wee cat. And so let's see if that's going to be possible. Let's see, up there maybe? Right, what are we going to write? And I think this works. I still miss your head bumps. Rest in peace, Caterpillar. And there we go. Scrolled on the wall there, we can see our message. Oh, and it looks like some charcoal is done nearby. Yeah, I'd like to leave more markings like this as well. And looking at this space here, this kind of entryway, I feel like this might be the perfect place to do that, to have it be a hall of memories, so to speak. And so, write another just up here to the north. Hilma Baron, year 1. There we go. A marker. Something to show that we were here. Well, I mean, everything that we make is an example of that, is an example of us. But still, it's nice to have something that Hilma can see. Let's go and remove some of these products from the mill. We should have some flour, and it looks like it's actually wheat-free flour that we are constructing now from those acorns. Good. We'll take it. We will take it. And you know what? We're going to do our food prep now for tomorrow morning. Oh, and saying that, you know what? We can make the bread. I am wanting to make some nice, fresh bread. And we can at least get that started now. I want to make a pie as well, but having the pie hot, that'll be better. And so, yeah, we're going to see if we can make ourselves some bread. And right now, just basic flatbread we'll probably have to do for the time being. Let's see, we do actually save a little bit of time. So maybe we want to go and make, it'll last for a week. Let's make 4 flatbreads. 43 minutes? Yeah, sure. We'll just close that door behind us now that we've got everything we need. And bam, we got our flatbread. So we can make a meat sandwich. We can make a boring sandwich. That's no fun. A meat sandwich sounds nice. But we are going to be making a pie as well. So we'll probably have like a pie, a sandwich, and something nice to drink. It looks like it's probably going to be pine needle tea, but hey, that's still better than nothing, I say. Let's go make some of that pine needle tea now, just so it's good for the morning. And we'll pour that into our large sealed stomach. Well, we're still not tired yet at this stage, and I would like to be tired before we go to sleep, so we'll probably try and stay up for a little bit. And you know what? We might actually work on just trying to process some of those ores. Yeah, you can see that we save a lot of time by doing a batch craft here. Nearly 2 hours? It'll be worth it. Well, we're down to our last log, unfortunately, but we've just managed to finish all of that steel off. So that will be more than enough for us to be able to make a proper pickaxe so that we can dig down into here. And honestly, just having a proper pickaxe is going to be better for us in the long term, I think, even if it doesn't actually work faster. Well, look at that. We are already on day 1 of spring. Well, I suppose we should go to sleep now. We're going to have some of our pemmican, and we'll close up the pantry. Let's call it a day, eh, Hilma? You know what? Let's maybe put some of the stuff away first. There we go. Time to sleep. Wakey, wakey. It's time. It's the day. Right, so let's get prepared, eh? So the boring sandwich is going to be the most simple part of this, so we'll get that done first of all. Or not the boring sandwich, mind you. We're going to go for the meat sandwich, and we'll make 4 of those. Excellent. They are looking good. We've actually got 8 portions. And now as for the pie, yep, meat pie. We might as well go and bake maybe 2 of them. Could go for 3, might be a little bit excessive. I guess we get 3 portions from this. That's actually not a bad way to do it. Yeah, we'll be able to eat these over 3 days. Easy peasy. And we'll use the regular flour. Yeah, there we go. Closing that door behind us. Our pies shouldn't be frozen. There we are. So we're very hungry at this stage. So let's go and have some of this delicious pie. Lovely. We'll have a bit of a meat sandwich there. We're satisfied at this stage. Wash it all down with a nice pine needle tea. You know what? We're full, so we can't have much more at this stage. I'm okay with that. I am okay. Now, let's just go and put that into our pack for the time being. We'll make sure that we continue eating them throughout the day. But it's spring now. And you know what? I think that probably means that the stuff that we have downstairs, our mushrooms, they might be growing. Let's have a look and see. It has matured, but it isn't ready yet. Okay, so still a ways off. Now, we did actually have some other mushroom spores around, I think, upstairs. So let's go check and see if we can track them down. Oh, and I am trying to sweep up any of the droppings when we find them. They're still useful, so we are going to try and keep them around. But yes, let's see if we can track down those seeds. Well, not in here. I swear we did have some. Oh boy, look at the outside. I know it might not look too different, but things are a lot brighter with spring here. We need to get this field tilled, and there's a lot of work to do with that. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a today thing. And we're probably going to have to look at moving the rest of this stuff inside. Yeah, the seeds can stay for now, but we are going to move everything else, I think. Reason being, stuff's going to start heating up out here. Righto, let's get that all back inside. We'll leave the front door open for now. I think that won't be a problem, at least I hope it isn't going to be. Let's just shift this around for now. So lots of the stuff that we have in our pantry at the moment is still frozen. So that's a really, really good sign that stuff is freezing, even though it's close to the fire. I think keeping the door closed is really controlling the temperature. I guess one way we can do that is just by closing the door and just seeing if the hot air in here dissipates after a little while. I mean, it still says hot air at the moment, but okay, it's still there. But over here, it isn't hot air, so I guess that's working out okay. It's sealed up. Yeah, well, it's working well enough for me for now. If we do end up putting the cellar there, though, the root cellar, it might not actually end up working, so I'll think about that one. For now, though, as I said, we got to go outside. We got to start to work. I would love to be able to make a plow, but unfortunately, we don't know how. We can't make a plow here, and for us to add a plow to a vehicle, let's just have a look real quick. Let's see, plow. There it is. Right. Okay. So requires mechanics 4 and requires a lot of welding and whatnot for it to actually end up working. So we're still a ways off being able to do any welding. Whether or not we will be able to, who knows? Who knows where our actual limits are? But for now, I think we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to grab the shovel, we're going to head outside, and we're going to see how cold/warm it's going to be. Right, shovel in hand. Let's go slurp down some more of that pine needle tea. The rest of the food that we've made is going to keep us feeling good for the rest of the day. But yeah, let's have a look at this. What a field. We've got a lot of work to do, don't we? Oh, yeah, we most certainly do. Okay, time to get to it then, I say. All right, we're going to stop there for a moment. We've done a decent chunk of it, but we're going to go and eat some more of this nice meat sandwich. We'll go to the meat pies a bit later in the day when we need the extra kind of quench. You know what? We actually do need some more quench, don't we? Yeah, let's go grab some drink from the fire. And I think we actually are going to need to get some more water soon, so we'll make that a evening job for us to do. Okay, well, we're extremely weary at this stage. We've worked the whole day here. We're going to have some more of that pie. Lovely. We're going to be able to continue on with that tomorrow. We might be able to do a little bit of it tonight. It looks like we're probably going to have to destroy some of these bushes as well. So let's just go and give them a quick whack with the shovel, just so that we're going to be able to, churn up the earth and whatnot. You know what? We might have to bash that as well. There we go. Well, the withered plants are still useful. We'll bring them up and over for the time being. But yeah, we've got most of the work done now at this stage, so that's pretty good. Carrying on with that tomorrow, we'll be able to get it done. But tonight, well, while we're extremely weary, we need to be wary of what we work on, and look at that. Wow, no fire. So if anything, we are going to be working by oil light tonight. Let's just leave the wooden shovel there for now, and we can light up our oil lamps so we can still do some things. Let's just see what might be best for us to work on. Well, we could start working on that pickaxe, couldn't we? It's brisk activity, so not right now. Well, we've refilled our water in here, but unfortunately, we aren't going to be getting anything out of it overnight. We could start a small fire, but it's not really going to be worth it. We are more than warm enough in here at the moment. And you know what? I think for now, we'll probably just wait until we can get some weariness back. But if we get tired first, then we'll just sleep until the morning. We're going to need to chop some more trees. We need more wood, as always. Well, we're only moderately weary after just lying down for a little while, so we might try and see if we can get a little bit of chopping done. Let's pop on outside and see, eh? Let's do a little bit of chopping over here. Done. Okay, let's get some logs out of that. All right, probably just able to do that. We're tired now, so we're going to haul that on back, light up the fire, and have ourselves a sleep. There we go. We're actually starting to get a little chilly out there as well. Worth noting. We've got 2 logs. I think we'll probably chop a little bit more before we do some more of the field work in the morning. For now, though, let's rest that head of ours. All right, too bright to sleep. Okay, yep, and it's light out. All right, so we'll start off with some meat sandwich and maybe some clean water as well. Or we'll take it from the fire. That makes it a little bit easier for us. Okay, and we'll go and deal with the wood chopping, first of all, I say. Excellent. We'll haul that on back, and back with shovel in hand. Let's go finish what we started out here, eh? So, Shift O. Let's finish off these plots, and I think it's just this last lot. Yeah, that's it. That's all we had to do. We do still annoyingly have just this one tree stump here. We can work with that though. What we need now though are our seeds, and we do have those close by just in here. So if we can try and gather up as much as we can, I think that would be helpful. Well, there we go. Too cold to plant anything right now anyway, so that isn't going to be happening. Okay. It could be midday or it could be mid-spring that we need to look at planting. Planting doesn't take a huge amount of energy, so we'll just leave the seeds behind for the time being. Wouldn't mind getting a little bit of extra wood, so I think that's what we're probably going to end up doing. The other thing that I wouldn't mind doing, and this is a bit of a long-term project for us, is try and create highways of a sorts. Make it easy for us to go directly north from our cave up to this region, directly east. And the way that we're going to be able to do that is by trying to do controlled burns of the forest as much as possible. It can get out of hand quite quickly, for sure. But I think we could clear most of the way. The trouble is, with fires and Cataclysm, we kind of have to babysit them, because if we go too far away, they kind of stop burning. Or they'll stay burning, but nothing will change with them. So yeah, as to how exactly we go about that, I guess we'll have to see. I could just try and do like a really, really basic road system where we clear just 2 tiles worth of stuff. If a tree gets in our way, we chop it down. that's not ideal. It would take a long time to do that, or rather what we do is we just start that tree on fire, because all the other bushes and stuff like that, we can smash, we can bash. That's not a problem for us. So maybe that is something that we want to have a look at doing. It's not an absolute must, but I'm certainly tempted by the idea. Yeah. I mean, how bad could setting a tree on fire be? Smash cut to the destruction of this base. Yeah. That could work out for us. So obviously we do have tall grass and stuff like that around that we can look at chopping. And we can get stuff from that anyway. So, yeah. Let's at least think about that as a goal for our day today. On day 2 is spring. Leave our wooden shovel behind. I certainly want to have the axe just in case I do want to do some chopping. As for our other tool, yeah, we're going to make sure that we have a stone sickle. That's what we're looking for. Excellent. So we got that in the pack. We could bring the travois as well. What are you carrying at the moment? Oh, just the pike. You know what? That could come in handy. Sure. We'll take that along. Drag it behind us as we make our way up. I guess we need to decide exactly where this road is going to start. And you know what? I'm going to say it starts right here, because if we do have a car, I'd like to be able to park it here. So we're going to start chopping grass where we see it. So if we go into construction here, we can just search for grass, cut grass, bam, just like that. And I think, yeah, we're going to automatically pick it up at this stage. When it comes to trees, we can try to chop them down. We could try to burn them. I think we'll try and chop just to start with, because we're not tired yet. Once we get tired, you know, that's when we'll actually end up just burning them, trying to. So, first obstacle in our path here, we'll go ahead and say we want to chop down this tree. And let's go to, you know, we could actually go to the north. Yeah, get it to crush the other tree. That works for me. That's a lot of tree to chop up though, so let's see how that goes. Accidentally chopped down another tree. That's my bad. Didn't mean to do that, but here we are. That's fine. And well, we've actually got a lot of logs out of that. We definitely want to make sure that we are destroying this trunk as well. So chop that up. And I might see if we can just put some of this on the travois. It's full like nearly instantly. So that's not exactly going to be an option for us. Surprisingly, the pike doesn't actually take up all that much space. So we'll just roll these logs down the hill for now. Back towards home. We'll leave them there for now. And we'll carry on with our travois. We have yet another tree that's in our way. Obviously, there are quite a few trees, really. Do we have more food? Is it just frozen? Yeah, it is. Okay. I thought that might be the case. Well, you know what? If we do burn something, we might be able to heat it up. Yeah, for now, let's just go and chop down this tree. All right, another good crunch. All right, extremely wary at this stage, so we'll just drag back what we can. And we're going to have to look at doing some burning now. I mean, we did get a lot of wood from that. Happy. That's good. Right now, how do we want to go about this? Well, I guess we just start the fire and see how that goes, huh? Yep. Light that on fire. You know what? We're going to light this log on fire as well. It'll help fire spread a little bit faster. We're going to move the travois back from there. And, yeah, you know what? We can hang around here. That's fine. Our temperature is rising, which means that we might end up getting some of our food heating as well. Hey, look at that. Excellent. Okay, we'll go and just eat that. Have some pie as well. We can just back up. And you know what? Let's just say wait 1800 heartbeats. Okay. Yeah, that's going. That is going. That's definitely starting to clear a bit of a path for us. So I guess the question is, how far do we want to take it? You know, ideally, we don't burn down the entire forest. We could try to contain it by smashing bushes that are close by. Yeah, that's a possibility. I think for now, we're just going to drag this away because I'm a little concerned. There's nothing to grab onto. There we go. There we go. Let's take you back, eh? And we'll just leave that there for now. I guess it's going to be a little bit difficult to remember exactly which two. Might be a little bit difficult to remember exactly where the road is, but we should be able to follow it. As long as I can kind of zoom out and just like, yeah, try to remember. Right now we just kind of need to wait by the fire. So we'll just hang back a little bit and we'll go and lie down. We'll go prone, just so that we're conserving our energy. Because if we can get some of our wariness back, we can do some more chopping. We'll just wait 300 heartbeats. Okay, it's not spreading too far, 1800, and yep, the fire goes out. So that actually worked really well for us. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. It's properly nighttime now. We're a little bit thirsty. We could just have some meat pie. It does give us some quench. And yeah, we're just going to do a little bit more chopping of the grass here. Just get a little bit further along the road. I'm just going to start another fire here, another few fires just along the path. As we're close enough that the fires should continue, I think. Start one there as well. And if they aren't too close to each other, what will end up happening is ideally just the tree burns. And obviously some of the bushes will burn around them as well, but yeah, in the ideal circumstance, no more than the tree burns because, well, the trees are more difficult to deal with. Everything else, nice and easy. Oh, hi, zombie dog out of nowhere. Well, I was just planning on heading back, but here we are. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go and run back, and we are going to activate our scabbard. We'll draw out our sword real quick, dropping the axe on the ground, and we're just going to wait and see. Okay, all right. It got a bite on us. That's less than ideal. We'll back up. Okay. There we go. All right. So, it didn't really pierce our skin at all, but still was a bit of a pain in the ass. Still, we're okay. A zombie that close to home. That is concerning. The woods are changing. Alarming as it is. We'll leave that there for now. Right next to this great big clear-cut field. Yeah. We'll check on that in the morning. I think for now, what we'll end up doing is just, yeah, we'll head back. We'll see if there's anything else we want to do at home. But we might end up just having an early night, really. Yeah, let's go and drag the stuff in. And I guess we didn't check to see if we were going to be able to... Oh, there's too much stuff there. Well, I guess that's a good sign. But yeah, we didn't check to see if it was too cold still at midday. So that's something that I'm going to check tomorrow to see if we are going to be good in that department. For now, let's get a fire started. There we go. Nice. And I'll haul what I can into the square. It looks like there's at least 4 logs that we're not going to be able to do anything with right now. We'll probably end up turning them into planks eventually, but we'll just leave them there for the time being. Have some nice clean water. Hilma's just checking over her wounds, making sure that she is okay, and that she is. We're all right. Now, we were working on trying to make an iron shod quarterstaff. It's one of the reasons why we went out to go and get more steel. So I imagine we actually have all that we need to get that done now. And it looks like, yes, indeed, that is the case. Okay, not bad. So let's go and make this thing. 25 minutes and 15 seconds. 32 bash. That's nice. I like it. Okay, so we'll whip this up, and then I wouldn't mind trying to make a spare strap for it, because I believe that it can use one. Let's just double check that that's the case. Indeed, spare strap. Okay, it actually has a hammering quality as well, which is kind of cool. So, a spare strap. What are we missing to be able to make you? We need to have some cotton sheets. Okay, that's totally doable, I think. We've actually got a lot of plant fiber, so we could do some fiber cloth sheets. You know what? Yeah, we've got more fiber than threads, so we'll just go and make a whole heap of these. Let's just say 30 for now. I feel like that's doable. I think that was within the bounds of what we needed for the strap. No, we need 10 more. Okay, scratch that, 11 more. There we go. Okay, 47 minutes for us to do it. Let's have a look at the recipes here that we can do. Honestly, I'm not sure which one's going to be better for us here. This one's using thread. Some of the others use like a combination. You know what? Let's use the one that uses sinew, because we've got a lot of sinew. And there we go, a spare strap. So we'll go and chuck that on for now. It's going to say that our torso is very encumbered. It's not going to be that much more encumbered, I think. 45, okay. Yeah, no, it's kind of encumbered. And it's going to be more encumbered when we attach this thing to the spare strap. Let's see. All right, how bad is that? Actually, it's not any worse. So it doesn't actually add anything to it. That could be worse, I suppose. And you know what? Our backpack is the kind of thing that we can probably leave on the travois more often than not. Yeah. And the reason why I think that this is going to be a good option for us is because it has bash. We need to have something that can bash. You know, the pike is great when it comes to piercing. Our side sword here is, you know, it's decent when it comes to its cutting. But yeah, I think we could get really good with this quarterstaff. Maybe we'll get the chance to try it out tomorrow, eh? Yeah, you know what? I think for now, we're going to have ourselves an early night. We'll see what tomorrow brings, and we'll check out those blazes tomorrow as well. Okay, we wake up and, all right, the sun is already up at this stage. Okay, we're going to have the last of these meat pies that we made. Might be worth us making some more, honestly, because they've been pretty good value for us, really. So let's crack this thing open and have a look at that. Yeah, we can certainly make more. Let's go spend an hour and 18 minutes. Let's make 3 lots of that. Close up the door and get started. Excellent. We have our pies. Wonderful. So let's keep the axe in hand, or, you know, close by so that we can use it as a tool. We've got to go and check on those fires first thing and just see where we are at. Getting a little bit of sun blindness, that's okay. Wow, look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's just cleared the spaces that we need. Now, obviously, it looks like it did burn a little bit further, but that's not too bad. Yeah, right on. Right on. Okay, so we are just going to cut some more grass and just clear more of this path for now. Now, this isn't an absolute must for us to do it, but you know, we've started it, and so we'll see it through. We don't necessarily have to go the whole way, but getting this thing started is a good proof of concept, I think. It's also a good chance for us to just get more withered plants and straw and whatnot. Right, well, we've got 2 trees here. We're feeling pretty good. So we'll go and chop this one down, and I'm going to try and chop it to the right. That was probably the best way it could have worked out, really. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get a little bit more wood, so we'll chop these up into logs for now. We could do the last one, but we don't really need to. We'll just go and haul back everything. Good stuff. Good resource gathering, I say. Let's eat some pie and... Right, let's check on this. Too cold. All right, I think when I come back, I will just check it each time just to see if it might be time. All right, we've got more trees here, so I think at this stage we are just going to start some fires, just destroy the other bushes in between, just so it isn't going to be able to spread as fast. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, no, it's definitely spreading a fair bit. Okay, a little bit more than I intended it to. You know, sometimes these things are going to happen. That's okay. I mean, hey, it's working, right? It is clearing the path. And I think what I'm probably going to do at the moment is carry on. Whoa. Yeah, we got too close to that fire then. We started cooking. Yeah, let's not do that, Hilma. Okay, yeah, I am going to head further to the north. And we're just going to try and clear as many of these trees as possible in one go. Because we're nearly at the edge now. I didn't think we were going to be able to do this as quick as we did, but yeah, damn, we're nearly there. You know what? We've made it. We've totally made it. We could 100% get a cart through here. And so that's straight pretty much the entire way down. The whole way. And yeah, there's going to be a little bit of extra spread. But I don't think that we've started a full-scale bushfire. It certainly has spread a little bit further west than I intended, and I think it's probably going to spread through most, if not all, of this clear-cut area, just because these stumps seem to catch quite easily. But yeah, I mean, in less than a day, we've pretty much managed to clear this whole area here, which, gotta say, it's pretty good. So that's going to make traveling to the north a lot easier. We obviously want to be able to do something similar to the east here. So what I think we'll probably end up doing is actually just having a road off to that side. Yeah. And what I'll end up doing here is try and change the map tiles or just have notes along them with just a line so that I know that, well, that's the direction we go. That's the road to get us to that clearing. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Right, so I've got some more resources that I'm going to go and haul back inside, which I'm very, very happy about. Oh, and it's later in the day as well, so I might want to have a look back outside and just see if we can plant yet. Too cold still. All right, and it's nearly midday, so I think we're probably going to have to wait until it's a little bit further into spring at this stage, I'd say. Well, okay, I am happy about that. Now, the other project that I'd like to try and see if we can finish before today is working on this pick. One, so that we can remove the redundant fireplace that we've got here, but so that we can also have a look at starting this deep pit so that we can get our root cellar put in place. So let's have a look at that pickaxe, eh? 7 hours and 22 minutes for us to make it. So it's most certainly going to take us a fair while, and more than likely we are going to lose light before the end of this, and we're very wary. We're very wary at this stage, and we have lost light, so it's probably best for us to put that project behind us for the time being, and actually, just have some more of that wonderful meat pie that we've made recently. What a wild world. Eating meat pies, it definitely makes a difference to our mood, and it makes it easier for us to craft in the long term. You know what? Let's just go outside real quick, because we do still have some sunlight. I want to see how these fires have gone. Okay, they are still spreading, and they haven't gone fully. So what I think we're probably going to have to do, rather than working to finish today off, is just staying nearby here. Just keeping an eye on things as we see the fire spreading out, and we'll just be, waiting. We're getting warm, but we're not hot. And we can see our path. At least part of it. No, there we go. We can see the whole way up along it. We do still need to clear out some of the other grass and bushes that are on here, but that is certainly easy enough for us to do. I am just waiting out these fires so that we know that they've all gone out. It looks like it's gone out pretty much the entire way. Yeah, we've got a road. We have made a functioning road. Wonderful. Love to see it. And before the next episode, I will go along this and just kind of trim it to make sure that we don't have any long grass patches. Long grass, I think we can still pass through perfectly fine, but we don't want to have any other big bushes or anything like that. Hilma, good job. I mean, we got all of this tilled as well, so as soon as we can, we will get planting. And you know what? We might end up, even increasing this. We might have it wrap around the side here. I wouldn't mind having this nice big farm out the front of Hilma's cave. It'd also be great to fence it off eventually. And my dream, my absolute dream, is for us to explore and find a cow. A cow would be fantastic, or some other farm animals that we might be able to domesticate. Who knows? That's all for the future though. For now, that's been our episode. Not just the first day of spring, but the first 2 days. Actually, we're on the end of the third at the moment. And Hilma, life is starting to look up for you. I'd love to try and get into brewing this spring, as those alcoholic beverages do have a fair few benefits for us. I mean, it's one way for us to just keep fruit around for a lot longer as well. So we'll be looking at that in the future. I'm hoping also in the next to complete that pickaxe and dig in to this root cellar. And the other thing that we can do with that pickaxe is look at mining, proper mining, deep underground. So if we go under here and then go down another level, so beneath the soil that's in the cave, yeah, I'll think about that. But that'll all be next time. So I'd like to thank you all for spending your time here with me and Hilma in the world of Dawn. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. And as always, please do keep your suggestions, your theories, and your recommendations flowing. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.